My fiancée, Emma, is a graduate student who always says research is exhausting. She only sees me once every 1 or 2 weeks, and our intimacy happens only once every 2 or 3 months. I sympathize with her, working overtime to support her PhD studies. Until one day, while on a business trip, I saw a video in the car club group. The title read, "A Woman Who Loves Contrasts, Big Cravings." I was stunned. In the video, Emma told the men to blur her face, but they filmed her from above. The video was only 20 seconds long. Looking at her flushed face, I was completely shocked and unwilling to believe it, yet forced to. On the familiar nightstand stood a photo of us. Though my face was obscured by the angle, Emma was cheating in the house I bought for our marriage, on the bed I'd chosen for us. The moment I regained my senses, I recorded the video and saved the group information. Just after finishing, the video was deleted. In the following days, I dragged through my business trip. This time, I didn't tell her I was returning early. Back in the city, I went straight to the house and dug out the hidden cameras I installed during renovations that hearing workers might cut corners. I placed a few. Ironically, the workers were honest, but my fiancée wasn't. The cameras had a power-off monitoring function, recording only motion, but it was enough. For 40 minutes, Emma, who usually complained of tiredness in front of me, was energetic, trying all sorts of things. "This is the house my husband bought for us. We rarely come here. You're the first man to visit." The men laughed. "Am I your first man? One person can't satisfy your cravings. You're annoying." I said, "You're the first to come here. You're bold that your husband is watching from the photo. Isn't it more thrilling? I don't love him at all. His family has money, and he spends it on me, so I keep him around. You're the only one I love." My anger flared. She'd never loved me. I was just a prop in her game, a tool for her thrills. This bitch, that how many times had she cheated? At the video's end, I heard her say, "Professor, let's rest a while and go again." Chapter 2, Professor. I didn't know much about Emma's social circle. I was always busy traveling, working overtime, making money while she seemed busier. Every time I scheduled a date, she came and went in a hurry, saying she needed research results to get her PhD and support me. I believed her, touched, even blaming myself for not working hard enough. I never realized she stayed with me only because I spent money on her. I was a tool, kept when useful, discarded when not. Sitting in the room, I stared at everything. Because Emma didn't want a second-hand house, I bought a new one in full. Because she disliked the developer's decor, I paid for a complete renovation. Because she wanted security, I added her name to the deed. I'd agreed to all her demands out of love, only to find she'd brought other men into the home I'd prepared for our happiness. Suddenly, everything felt disgusting. I grabbed our photo, shouting at her image, "Emma, why are you doing this to me?" The more I shouted, the crazier I got, with thoughts of killing flashing through my mind. Looking at her cold face in the photo and recalling the video, my urge grew stronger that I wanted to harm them. But when I threw down the photo and rushed outside, the cold wind cleared my mind. No need to go to jail for her. I would get back at her, not kill her. Chapter 3. I captured a screenshot of the man's face accidentally shown in the video and searched Emma's school website. After hours, I found him. He was not only a professor, but also a member of the school's basketball association. The website had a group photo from an award ceremony, including him and Emma. So she wasn't just researching that. If not for the photo, I'd never have known she played basketball. I posted a screenshot of his award photo on the school forum. "Wow, this professor is handsome. Which department is he from?" In half a day, I learned his name was Robert King, a foreign languages department professor, unmarried. Comments said, "Liking him is a disaster that you'll wait in line and get hurt." As more comments poured in, I learned Robert was a campus celebrity, skilled in basketball, leading the team to victories, and had infatuated many female students. This scumbag, posing as a respectable professor, was actually a womanizer, using love to deceive students. I registered a new account as a deceived student and accused him of secretly filming. The post went viral, with other victims coming forward, accusing Robert of being a time management master who juggled girlfriends and denied everything after use. Enthusiasts edited the post into a video, spreading it on social media. Online discussions exploded, and Robert's info was dug up. When he found out, he messaged my account. "Who are you? I'll sue you for defamation." I replied, You're the one from A Woman Who Loves Contrasts. Emma saw it, you bastard. She told you to blur her face. After cursing, I deleted the account. Now, with gossip spreading, I'd let Robert and Emma tear each other apart. Chapter 4. The next day, I called Emma, saying I was back and missed her, inviting her to dinner. On the phone, she sounded irritated, brushing me off. I'm busy, exhausted, meet another day. I guessed Robert had troubled her, making me eager to see her. I used my trump card. Baby, my dad said the hometown demolition compensation came. He wants us to discuss how to spend it. Emma's tone brightened. Finally, let's dine at UG Cuisine tonight. This woman was ruthless. The place cost over $3,000 per person. The compensation was real. My parents had bought land years ago, and the suburban factory was demolished, totaling $3.4 million. Emma knew and had asked about it. She'd likely agreed to marry me for this money. That evening, she arrived heavily made up, more beautiful, but I found her repulsive. Close up, a faint bruise marked her cheekbone. Robert had hit her. Feigning enthusiasm, I squeezed her cheeks hard. Baby, I missed you. You're gorgeous. She winced, prying my hands away. You're messing up my makeup. I pinched her face again, relishing her pain. Bruises could be covered, but pain couldn't. I guessed Robert had slapped her at least twice. How much is the compensation? How much will your dad give you? Emma got straight to the point. He didn't say, but it'll satisfy you. You know how much my parents love you as their daughter. Law. I painted a big picture. Your parents must be satisfied too, or they won't let you marry me. And don't forget my sister. Don't worry, I'll satisfy your whole family. Discuss their demands and let me know. Husband is the best. Staring at her face, my anger grew, but I flattered her. You wanted to start a business? Now I can support you. Starting a business is expensive. Don't be stingy. Have I ever been stingy with you? I feigned hurt. Fine. Find out. Don't go back to your dorm. I'll reward you. She smiled sweetly. Disgusting. I didn't want to touch her. Feigning regret? I said, really? But I need to work overtime. Quit your job. I want to buy you bags with my salary. Finish dinner and go back early. She didn't persuade me, adding, when you get paid, take me shopping. Bitch. Even now, she only wanted my money. I faked a smile and promised, but as soon as I left, she sent a list. Chapter 5. Her dad wanted a Mercedes SUV, her mom a set of jade jewelry, her sister designer bags. She also wanted to marry soon and asked about my dowry. Without the dowry, the list cost at least $1 million. They took me for a fool. While dealing with her, I reported Robert. By now, his issues had spread from the forum to social media, with netizens condemning the school. I collected reports, organized victims' timelines and evidence into a chart, sent it to the school, and posted it online. I also summarized the school's issues and sent them to the Education Bureau, called the mayor's hotline to complain about Robert's conduct, and mentioned evidence sent to the Bureau. Soon, both agencies replied they'd investigate. Robert was suspended. I had someone monitor him. As soon as I heard, I took a cab to the school. Perfect timing. I saw him leaving. As Robert drove out, the guy I'd arranged posing as a student crashed a bike into his car. In a bad mood, Robert yelled, "Are you blind? Can you pay for this?" The student yelled back, and as a crowd of students gathered, someone shouted, "Isn't this the professor who sleeps with students?" The student added, "Yes. He slept with my classmate and won't admit it. Now he's running." The crowd boiled over. Robert defied them, so someone yelled, "Beat him." The student rushed forward. Robert punched him, but the student fell, screaming. Enraged, students swarmed him. Robert fought back but was kicked to the ground, soon beaten black and blue. Begging, "I was wrong, stop." Wearing a mask, I ran up and kicked his face. "That's for sleeping in my bed." Campus security arrived, and we dispersed, leaving Robert groaning, covered in footprints. He wouldn't call the police. Too many secrets. Chapter 6. That night, Emma messaged that her parents wanted to discuss the wedding, aiming to lock me down. "Don't worry, my parents are traveling abroad, but I'll make sure your parents are satisfied." Her parents agreed to come to Beijing first. "I'm on a business trip tomorrow, back the day after. Settle them in, and I'll entertain them." Emma and I met at a cross-school event in freshman year. She was beautiful, cold, and popular. I fell in love at first sight, pursuing her for 3 years, but she stayed indifferent. Before graduation, on her birthday, I planned a grand confession. My parents booked a manor. I rented a helicopter, and with a diamond necklace, I kneeled. To my surprise, she agreed, hugging me. I've liked you for a long time. Looking back, I was stupid that she only agreed when I flaunted wealth. If I hadn't spent money on that birthday, she'd never have dated me. After college, she got into a Beijing grad program. I gave up my family business to follow her. My parents doted on me and approved of beautiful, educated Emma. When I met her parents in their northern county, they were satisfied with my gifts. Later, our parents met, and we got engaged. Her grad school expenses fell on me. My parents, loving me and well off, spared no expense. Otherwise, how could I afford a Beijing house on my salary? Unfortunately, I let my parents down. The daughter-in-law I found was a fraud. Looking back, there were signs that I was blinded by love. Emma, you could have rejected me, but I'll never forgive you for using me. Chapter 7. To continue my revenge, I entertained her family, using the excuse of limited time to delay buying items on Emma's list, promising they'd be included in the wedding dowry. After 2 glasses of wine, Emma's dad got tipsy. Michael, we're happy you're committed. My daughter's been cherished. She's ambitious, a prestigious grad student. Marrying her means your kids can go to good schools. I nodded. Emma is smart that you wouldn't guess how capable she is. Her mom said, without meeting your parents, I don't know your family's thoughts. The dowry is a matter of face. Can you decide? My parents say the family money is mine. I can decide. Taking advantage of the alcohol, I exaggerated. Her mom continued, my daughter is beautiful, excellent, and will be a PhD. This isn't an ordinary daughter-in-law. We've raised her carefully. Letting her go is hard. Do you understand? Do you understand? I understand perfectly, I said. My family is prepared to offer a dowry of $1 million. What do you think? The dining table fell silent. Emma's family stared at me, her father so excited that wine spilled from his glass. How much? Both her parents were ordinary workers. Emma once said their lifetime savings were only $300,000. $1 million was astronomical to them. $1 million. Uncle, this should give you face back home, right? I said firmly. Her father's eyes lit up. Definitely. Emma obviously didn't expect such generosity. Her eyes glowed as she grabbed my hand. Honey, are you sure you're not drunk? Will your parents agree to this? I subtly pulled away, waving grandly. Don't worry. My parents' money is mine. I chased you for years to make you happy. They bought an $8 million house that they won't care about this dowry. Emma's grin nearly split her face. I knew you had potential. Honey, you're the best. Her parents nodded frantically. We knew Jorge was a good kid from the start. Reliable. Brother-in-law, where's my bag? Her sister interjected. Don't worry. I'll take you to choose one later. Thank you, brother-in-law. She cooed sweetly. Watching their joyful faces, I sneered inwardly. I'm lifting you up now, but will you laugh when I bring you crashing down? You're not young either, her parents whispered to her sister. Look at your sister. Find a capable husband like your brother-in-law. Her sister glanced at Emma with blatant jealousy. Emma leaned in. Honey, let's sleep in the wedding house tonight. Looking at her flushed face, I felt disgusted. Not wanting to refuse directly, I smiled and agreed, then deliberately challenged her father to a drinking contest until we both vomited. Under her mother's direction, Emma came to help me. But as expected, she threw me into the hotel room with a look of disgust and left. Chapter 8. I was woken by a hotel phone call. Groggy, I picked up, and Eva's crisp voice came through. Brother-in-law, are you up? When are we buying the bag? Wide awake, I had an idea. Wait, I'll wash up and meet you. Okay, I'll come to your room. Soon, a knock sounded. Eva, all innocence, threw herself into my arms. Brother-in-law, she'd dressed up in a tight, short camisole dress, showing off her curves and long legs. Before I could push her away, she linked arms with me, batting her eyes. Did you just wake up? Should I get breakfast or eat later? I knew why she was acting sweet. This family bred vultures, each daughter more shameless and money-hungry than the last. Eva, 3 years younger than Emma, was pretty but uneducated, working as a cashier back home. Her flattery outshone Emma's. As I washed up, she chattered, Brother-in-law, it's so annoying. Last night, Mom and Dad kept comparing me to Emma. I just broke up, and you're getting married with all this money. How will I find a boyfriend? Can you introduce someone? I may not be educated, but I'm prettier than Emma, right? Turning around, I said, You're much livelier, bright, and cute. Eva giggled, exuding youth. When did your sister leave? I asked knowingly. She left after dropping you off. You're heavy. It took so much effort to get you to bed. Then I should thank you. I patted her head and posted on social media. Thanks to little sister Eva for taking care of me. Buying her a bag now. At SKP Mall, Eva's eyes lit up, snapping photos in front of luxury stores. Noticing stares, she clung to me, pressing close. I admit, walking with a beauty felt good. As Eva browsed, I checked my phone. Emma had messaged, "Where are you?" I smiled and ignored her. Soon, Eva posted a 9-photo collage, shopping with the best brother in law. He's more charming than the bags. The pics included selfies, store shots, and one of us arm, tagged with the location. Perfect that she's a natural ally. Chapter 9. In the coffee shop, Eva sat shoulder to shoulder with me. We'll be family soon. Shouldn't I be nice to you? I feigned confusion. Does your sister really need to get so angry? This fueled Eva's rant. Emma's never liked me. You've spoiled her too much. She's developed bad habits. I agreed. I used to love Emma so blindly that I let her humiliate me. Now, she'll pay tenfold. Staring at Eva until her cheeks reddened, I sighed. If only your sister were half as understanding as you. Emma has big ambitions. Unlike me. I just want a good husband. Bowing my head, I sighed again. What a pity, but we've been together for years. Eva leaned in. You don't have to be so responsible. Maybe there's a better choice. If I. Suddenly, she screamed as someone yanked her hair. Emma had arrived, landing 2 sharp slaps. How dare you? Eva shrieked, clawing at Emma's face. Too short to reach, she bit Emma's shoulder. The sisters fought viciously. Eva kicked Emma in the stomach, then straddled her, slapping her face. I feigned intervention, noticing onlookers recording. Pulling on a mask, I slipped out. Standing outside, I watched them brawl, deleted my location. Tag post, and cabbed back to the hotel. Chapter 10. At the hotel, Emma called, yelling, "Why did you leave?" "Because you embarrassed me," I said, hanging up. Soon, yelling echoed in the hallway. Emma, Eva, and their parents. A loud knock came. "Jorge, come out." Opening the door, the family stormed in. Her father seethed. "What's going on?" "See for yourself." I showed him a trending video of the fight. Money buys trends fast. The video showed Emma screaming, "Shameless. You've always stolen from me." As she hit Eva, Eva burst into tears. I pointed at Emma. She went mad. I was just shopping with her sister, and she attacked us. She might not care about honor, but I do. You promised your salary for my bag. Why were you so close to Eva? Emma retorted. Are you implying I hit on her? She's your sister, a kid. I shouted. Eva chimed in. If you're this paranoid, how can we live after marriage? Am I supposed to go crazy with you? Playing along, I grabbed my phone. This wedding is off. I'll call Dad to cancel the million. All 4 panicked. Jorge, don't be rash. Her mother pleaded. Eva grabbed my hand. Brother law no? Her father added. Let's talk. Arguments are normal. I'd never yelled at Emma before, so she stared in shock. Look at your daughter, I told her parents. Unlike Eva, she can't even behave. What's her education worth? Eva's eyes lit up. Emma finally grasped the situation, pushing her family out. Leave, we'll handle this. Alone, Emma cried. Honey, what's wrong? Do you think I have to marry you? I said coldly. I have a car, a house, savings that I won't lack for women. This sobered her. She clung to me. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Forgive me. Her tears were for my money, not me. This isn't just about embarrassment. Last night, as my fiancée, you dumped me drunk while Eva helped. I tried to thank her, and you picked a fight. Emma lost all arrogance, begging at my feet. It's all my fault. I swear I'll take care of you. I was just scared of losing you. Ever since the demolition compensation, I've had nightmares. I have wedding anxiety. Her true feelings were lies, but I played along. The fight video spread. My dad says you've disgraced us. You need to apologize sincerely and satisfy my parents, or they won't accept you. Nodding eagerly, Emma said, I'll make it right. Chapter 11. The SIU family went all out. Emma convinced them to buy first-class tickets for my parents, book a 5-star suite, and arrange private dinners. Her father even drove a hired car to pick them up. At the banquet, Emma kept Eva away. Her father drank 3 cups as penance. Her mother played the sympathy card, and Emma lamented our years together. They took turns apologizing, even threatening to kneel until my parents forgave them. Timing it right, I spoke up for Emma. My dad laid out terms. The $1 million dowry stood. Their family would pay for the Beijing wedding. They'd provide an additional $200,000 to be returned later, for show. He handed me a $500,000 card. Finish this, and it's yours. Emma's family agreed eagerly. In their eyes, securing me was worth any cost. My parents stayed in Beijing for days, promising to return for the wedding. I told Emma to prepare a ceremony that makes me proud, then used a business trip as an excuse, leaving all arrangements to her. Secretly, I hired 3 private detectives at top dollar to monitor her 24/7. With online buzz fading about Robert, I needed a fatal blow. The detectives were diligent, sending daily photos and videos. In the 20 days I pretended to be away, Emma met Robert 4 times. These adulterous scumbags never learned. Next time, I'll leave scars that won't heal. Chapter 12. Since we'd agreed the SIU family would reimburse wedding costs, they spared no expense. Emma booked a 100-person banquet hall, hired a luxury planner, and decked the place in opulence. Using my business trip as an excuse, I contributed nothing but even postponed wedding photos, compensating her with a designer bridal gown for memories. To fund this, Emma maxed out her credit cards, and her parents took out $200,000 in loans. In a video, she pouted, "Honey, do the decorations satisfy your parents? I'm exhausted that you owe me. Once, I'd have melted. Now I just said, not bad." On the wedding day, a slideshow flashed my family's dowry: $1 million cash, luxury cars, jade, designer bags. None were real. That I'd told the SIUs my parents would personally deliver them to impress guests. When they asked where my parents were, I'd say, delayed by traffic. They're coming. The tacky photos worked. Emma's aunts and uncles gawked, praising her catch. Wearing a custom suit, I faked smiles until I spotted Eva, forcing a grin. Worse, Robert sat at Emma's friend's table, dressed up and chatting. Brave or stupid? But does she want thrills, having her lover watch her marry? Emma's dad fretted. "Where are your parents? Don't miss the auspicious time." "Relax, Uncle. They'll be here." I scanned the room. Everyone was in place. Time to strike. Chapter 13. I led Emma to the stage. "To thank you all, I grabbed the mic. We'll draw a lucky guest for a 200G gold bar engraved with fortune." The SIU relatives cheered. Emma drew from a box. Every slip was 48, Robert's seat number. He came up, grinning at the gold. "Say a blessing," I said, handing him the mic. To Emma, I whispered, "Surprise incoming." I stepped back. The screen first showed our love story. My farewell to real love. Then, glass shattered in the audio, and the scene switched. Emma and Robert naked, fucking on our wedding bed. "You've got guts, doing this with your husband's photo watching. More exciting this way. I don't love him. Just his money. You're the only one." Their disgusting conversation echoed. The hall erupted. Emma's dad charged the stage, kicking them down. "Idiot. Shameless." Her mom screamed, "Turn it off." As Emma's dad lunged for me, my hired relatives blocked him. Looked at her lovers running with the gold. I shouted. Robert tried to flee, but the SIUs swarmed him. Amid the brawl, someone kicked Robert in the groin. He howled. Emma cried, then joined the fight when Robert yelled, "She seduced me." Said one man wasn't enough. Chaos reigned. Satisfied, I slipped away. Emma chased my car, banging the window. "Michael, why?" I laughed, looking at her torn dress and bruised face. Karma for trampling on love. The car sped off, leaving her wailing on the ground. Chapter 14. Later, my actors told me Robert ended up in hospital with fractures and internal bleeding, likely infertile. Emma's dad and relatives were arrested for assault, convicted of intentional injury. The hotel sued for damages. The SIU sold their house, but still owed tens of thousands. Emma was expelled from school. Socially dead. I rented out the wedding house, quit my job, and traveled. Emma's mom called, crying, "Help pay our debts." The wedding, hotel, Robert, we're ruined. Ask Robert, didn't Emma only love him? "I left you the wedding dress and gold bar." She shrieked, "The gold's fake. Worthless. Perfect. Fake gifts for a fake love." I hung up, laughing.